So this is my Super Duty log splitter, purchased off Amazon for $1,000. That was with the 3-year extended warranty. Came boxed pretty good. I just unboxed it today and put it together. Takes about an hour to assemble. You basically put the wheels on a crossover piece with a couple cotter pins. Then you bolt the crossover piece to the main frame here, and you bolt the cylinder with these bolts to the frame, the splitter frame. And you got 4 bolts down here that the motor bolts on. You fill it up with gas. You put about a half quart of oil in. There are 2 plugs for oil, but they do connect to the same thing. Took about a half quart of oil, and then you fill it up with hydraulic fluid. Here I used some pretty good tractor hydraulic fluid, but you can use pretty much any grade hydraulic fluid, I guess. Some of it will foam more than others, or you can use, according to the manual, automatic transmission fluid. So I'm going to start this thing and give it a try. It is a 20-ton super handy. It's got a 7-horse motor. It's supposed to be fast return on the logs, so we'll see. I got a pile of logs here. We'll give it a try on some of these if I can get it to start. So it's got a start procedure that's pretty simple. It's in the instruction manual, but usually this comes on all the way fast. One thing you're supposed to do is kick it off about in the middle. Choke, if you're real cold, you can have the choke on. Choke off, it's pretty hot here in Arizona. This is the petcock on and off. So you need to make sure this turns the gas on here. Gas is on. Choke can either be on or off as you need it. Middle on the speed, and then this has got a switch here, flips down this way, which is on. This is off. I just cut it off. So there's on. That was my first start. Pretty snappy, starts pretty good. They want you to test run the hydraulics, make sure it's running smooth. You have to hold it to run it down. It returns on its own. That's kind of nice, you don't have to hold it the whole time. I think we're ready to try a log. So this thing will do logs up to 20.5 inches. I usually cut mine around 16 inches. Give this thing a try. Nice. That is a pretty hard piece of eucalyptus. Very heavy, pretty hard. A huge piece of eucalyptus. Pretty amazing. Some of this wood I've got is pretty old and pretty seasoned. Pretty hard. a pile of super hard split firewood. Some of it's quartered. Took about 5 minutes to get that done. Say this thing's very workmanlike. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I read a bunch of reviews on this. Some people said it broke. Some people said it started and ran real easy. Some said they had a hard time getting it to start. There is a good description of what to do in the manual, and that is basically, check that oil, fill it up, fill it all the way up with gas. It takes a lot of gas, almost a gallon. Choke it. Make sure you turn the gas petcock on. Get that speed switch set about in the middle. I was running it about in the middle because I wasn't in a hurry, and this thing moved pretty good. Make sure you turn that electric start switch on, otherwise you're going to be pulling and pulling and it won't be starting for you. I'm going to give this a good check out and then continue running it, but for $1,000 I think this is going to pay for itself in one season, since wood here in Arizona, hardwood like this, mesquite and eucalyptus, run about $500 a cord on Craigslist. So I'll be splitting my own wood and cutting my own wood this year. I've already got my saws, so this is a nice addition for me. Probably pay for itself, like I said, in this first year. I've put some pretty good sized pieces in here, and all the welds are holding up pretty good. It does really pop. You want to make sure you've got square cuts. I had a couple pieces that were not square cut that were popping off. I didn't have gloves on. I did have safety glasses. I would say make sure you got gloves, you got safety glasses. You stand back behind that ram when you're running it and nobody else is around. And it's going to be pretty safe and run pretty good for you. Anyway, I like it. Let me know how you like it. If you like the video, please comment, please subscribe. This is a nice tool unboxing. Thanks a lot for watching.